Yep. All right, let's talk real quick about this Gonzaga win over TCU because it's the only one we haven't gotten to yet. They ended up winning 84-81. Damian Ball hit a three with 1 second left on the clock. That was very significant for those of you that had TCU plus 4.5. Good teams win. Great teams cover. Maybe that's why we don't have Gonzaga beating UCLA in the Sweet 16. But Drew Timme, 28 points, 8 boards, 3 assists against one of the most aggressive defensive teams that he's going to end up seeing. They didn't really shoot it great. Malachi Smith had 11 off the bench. I'm just so torn on what to make of this team long term and like big picture, right?
There's no more long term.
Well, I don't trust their backcourt. Like I just
well, then there you go. Pick UCLA. Did you pick UCLA?
I did pick UCLA, but they combined for, I'm doing some math in my head, 38 points and 6 assists tonight. Strother, Bolton, and Malachi Smith. And they made they were shot 7 for 18 from 3 combined. That might be good enough. That might be enough to get them past UCLA. I don't know. Where do you guys stand on them?
Go ahead, D.
Yeah, they're not going to get those opportunities against UCLA. They're not going to go up and down like they did against TCU. I just don't see that happening. I think UCLA is too good defensively. And Timme, he's got to hit the boards better than this. When TCU is not a good shooting team, you could easily get a double-double on that. But I'm like, UCLA is just going to present too many defensive problems and make it ugly.
Like I said, it's a battle of pace. But like another thing too, when you play TCU, they're going to get up in the passing lanes, and sometimes if they don't get that steal, then they're leaving themselves susceptible. UCLA is not going to do that. Every shot that Gonzaga is going to get, especially in half court situations, is going to be contested. That's kind of where the difference is in my mind. Like if you can handle TCU's initial burst of pressure, which they did, then you can get past and you can make passes and do, this, that, or the third. I don't know that they're going to have those same opportunities against the Bruins. Their backcourt's good. It's good. It's not a great backcourt like they've had in recent years.
Yeah. To me, that's the difference. You don't have any killers back there and you're not good enough defensively to make up for it. All that said, you put 51 on TCU in the second half.
Right.
Like I think the world of TCU. I think that is a very good team. And Gonzaga beat them up in the second half. All right. Today's episode is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy, the easiest place to play college basketball pick'em, where you can get a little extra sweat during March Madness and win real cash prizes simply by picking player stats in this weekend's games. In pick'em, all you do is predict whether a player will go higher or lower on Underdog's projected totals, whether that's points, rebounds, whatever. For example, if you're like me and you think Zach Edey is going to go nuts in this tournament, pick higher on his points projection, add up to 4 more picks, and if you hit them all, you can win 20 times your money on a single game. Underdog's slick mobile app is easy enough that dummies like Jeff Goodman have even figured it out. So go to UnderdogFantasy.com or download the app and use the code FIELD, FIELD, and Underdog will match your deposit up to $100. Now is the time to get in on the madness. So remember, UnderdogFantasy.com, promo code FIELD.